Hello, friends. This is Steve Cramer, Business Librarian at UNCG Greensboro with an introduction to finding articles from business publications, journals, newspapers, magazines, etc. And I'm going to try to cover the key things in the first minute and then go into greater detail because this could be a long video. We shall see. I'm going to start with the library homepage. There's two products I recommend for this. We're lucky to have the two best products, two competing products. And to get them side by side or to see the links to both of them, I'm going to go into research guides here underneath the search box, research guides, and then management, for example. But any of the business school links here on this page would work. And notice right up front, underneath my promotional video, I have two links, Business Source Complete on top and ABI Inform Complete. These are the two that you could use for finding articles. They are very similar. They cover mostly the same content with a few differences, though, that I'll point out. But these are the two dominant products in colleges and universities for business research, articles specifically. And so either one often works well, but there are differences. And if you have a preference for one interface or the other, then certainly you can go with that. And just for example, well, before I go too fast, notice on this page, it's customized for business. There's like a SWOT analysis, filter, industry reports, etc. But I'm going to focus on keyword searching today. I'm going to go to the advanced search and just to show you quick results here. Let's say I want trends in AI regarding HR. So type in AI or artificial intelligence, that's fine. Human resource management, that's fine too. I could get fancy. You can see on this advanced search page, one reason why I like to start here, you can see all the options you've got. So full text, peer review, dates, types of publications, types of documents, etc. Field code, I can do AI only in titles or articles, or as subjects, or as everything. I'm going to just keep it simple though. And here you go. So we got hits already, 530. Default sorting is relevance. If I preferred newest, I could change it to that. But also I could do relevance and then say filters, and I only want maybe 1 year, past 12 months. Optionally, you could do that too. So now I have only new articles, but relevance sorted still because I got 176 hits. There we go. For any article, click on the title. You see quotes, the quote button up there near the top right. Click on that, and you get citations, including APA 7. There you go. Double check it, right? You have to make sure this is right. You're the one who makes decisions here. But notice it is almost all correct except capitalization is a little went into overkill. And APA for titles, you only capitalize the first word of a title, any word after like a colon or semicolon, and any proper names or acronyms. So in this case, only the should be capitalized, and of course AI as an acronym. Everything else should be lowercase. Otherwise, it's good. So it does help you save a lot of time. And PDF links are there, as they often are, not always, but often. So I'll click on the PDF. There it is. Download it, print it, read it, ignore it, whatever you want to do. There you go. Um, Notice other filtering tools here. Optionally, you can use by like full text or peer reviewed. You don't need to use full text. There's other ways of getting full text. I'll show you that in a second. But I can see what are the top publications for this topic. There we go, including some HR magazines or journals, I should say. So that's one often useful way to kind of see what are the top journals if you have a concern about what publications you're using. All right, checking my notes. There's a lot of notes I have on this. Mostly the articles are there immediately with a link. Sometimes, however, you'll see a separate way to find them. And for example, let's say you were told to find a certain article by title. The professor says, read this article, give us a one-page summary or one-page feedback. You may not see a PDF link, but you may see a linked full text link like this one has. Click on it. In this case, we've jumped right into the full article here. Here's the article. PDF link is here too. This is from Science Direct, which is the package of e-journals from Elsevier. Elsevier is a big publisher. We pay a lot of money. Actually, this is the most expensive thing Dollar ever pays for. A lot of money for this content that only you can get to from Science Direct. Elsevier doesn't let anyone else get its PDFs because they want to make money by selling subscriptions, right? That's the business model they have, typical for journal publishing. But we have, as you saw, one link to get there. Other times it might take two links. For example, this is an article from The Economist that requires a check for full text link to get to. Here we have a library intermediary page that lists different databases, different subscriptions we pay for that have access to this. I'm going to find the one that says ABI Inform Complete because that's the other thing I'm going to show you today, and view full text. But just with that one more click, we're going to get right to the article. Here it is. And again, I can download it now, print it out like with the other product, or just read it or skim it, etc., and cite it too. So that's how easy it can be to find articles if the PDF is not here immediately. So don't give up if you don't see the PDFs right away. That's the main point. Summary for Business Source Complete. It has generally fewer hits than the other database I'm going to show you, ABI Inform, but often that's better because you don't get drowned in hits and you stay focused on business economics core topics. So I recommend it for that reason, but the other one is useful too. I use both equally. All right, let's switch to the other product. So ABI Inform Complete looks like this. It's from a company called ProQuest. As I just kind of alluded to, it's larger in scope. It has business economics articles, but also adjacent social science research. So public policy, psychology that that might tie to organizational behavior, HR, management issues, for example, environmental studies that tie into sustainability in terms of corporate social responsibility. So it's a broader database. Also, it has a huge package of news feeds, international, press releases and news announcements that are also called wire feeds. And most of the hits you get are going to come from this. It's sometimes annoying, but you can exclude them with one click or another way too. I'll show you. Example search. Let me go to the advanced search. So social media, I want to know how social media is being used for marketing or promotion. I'm going to do an or search here in this box. Add a row. You don't have to do this, but I'm adding 3 topics here. In the hospitality industry. Okay, there we go. I could get fancy again using the filters you can see on this page or these code searching. I can say, I want social media to be in the title. I want promotion and marketing to be a subject line. I could choose those if I wanted to, but I'm not going to today. And search. And notice we'll probably get a lot of hits. Yep, almost 500,000, right? But if you go to source type and click on more, you'll see my point. Wire feeds, 213,000 hits. Instead, I only want, say, scholarly journals, maybe Wall Street Journal articles, and trade journals and magazines. Pick any one of those you want and apply, and you will get far fewer hits, 93,000. And then let's say I want new articles. So let's do 2020 to present update down to 47. There's no magic number, but just, you have power here to make your searches better if you need that. Relevance is now it's the default. I'll leave it that way. I could do date newest, but I'll leave it as relevance. There we go. Like the other product, you can get to the full text usually pretty easily. There we go. And like the other product, there are citation tools, the cite quote buttons there too. And like the other database, double check it, make sure it's right. APA 7, what we want, that's the current version. Copy it. Titles need to be changed, or rather the capitalization needs to be changed in the title like we talked about before. Otherwise, this is good to go. By the way, you can also make lists of articles and download them as a spreadsheet or put them into a Zotero for citation management. That's beyond the scope of today's video, which is already long enough. But there are some power tools here to sort of manage your citations if you wanted to. All right, I want to show you 2 more things. Like the other product, you can sometimes find links to find the full text in other places when necessary. Oops, sorry, I need to clear my filters out. It's going to not give me what I want here. Wait for the search results to come up, and then I will clear all filters. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Here it is. It's still here. I was going to clear my filters. So it's new search, but didn't need to. Again, notice check for full text right there. This is going to be useful for us. Once again, the in-media page, and this says that we have access to this through something called Springer. Springer is another publisher, another something the library pays for with a big check every year. There we go. Full article and a PDF link too. So don't give up. If you don't see the full text immediately, it might still be there just with 1 or 2 clicks. All right. And yeah, last thing I want to show you. Modify search and advanced search one more time. In both of these products, Business Source Complete, I'm going to clear my form, Business Source Complete and Business and ABI Inform, you can also limit a search to just one publication. And for my final example today, I'm going to do Wall Street Journal, type in the name of the publication, could be a journal or a magazine or newspaper, and then limit it to a document, a publication title. So this means only find articles from this thing. And say, I want new analysis on NVIDIA or news about NVIDIA. They've been in the news a lot this week. And search. Okay, 5,800 hits. I'm going to say I want new stuff. So most recent first. What's going on in NVIDIA? Here we go. They just had a plateau in their stock valuation. And here is information about, well, actually, this might be a longer article about why they're doing so well right now. There it is. So for either product, you can do a publication search, only search one journal. That's a common request I get. Like, how do I only find articles from one journal? That's one way to do it. All right, there's more you can do, but that's enough probably. If I can support you as you find articles, let me know. This can be easy. It can be complicated. That's normal. It's not necessarily your fault. So please let me know how I can support you, help you save time and get better articles, or just the one article you need to find that you can't find it. Let me know. We do that all the time, and we enjoy that. So thank you for watching this video. Good luck with your research, and have a good semester.